Time for another SCRAWLRBOX. Before I open this, I do want to take a minute and tell you guys how much I appreciate you sticking around. I know I didn't do videos for a long stretch there, and I apologize. Personal, stressful stuff, and life, and what have you. So thank you for sticking around. I also couldn't afford to get more SCRAWLRBOXes for a little while there. I got my subscription again. It's going to cost me more because of Brexit and no longer being part of the EU. I have to pay import taxes on these now, so they have gotten more expensive, but also I like having them in my life. So yeah, that was something I had to figure out. Anyway, SCRAWLRBOX. Let's open it up. Let's see what's inside. Let's have some fun. There's the... there it is. And what's inside? Ooh, compact package. These things have been a lot fuller lately, or before I took a hiatus, but we got some sketchbook paper, it looks like. So this is the January box. Did not get the December box. We have our print from... Bless you! Chris Lambert. Let's see. Nickname. Daily Doodles into an artwork style. Looks like it's someone who likes to chill and doodle. That's nice. I like the colors. We have a mini sketchbook with very smooth paper. I feel like there's markers in our future. Look how thin those are. How thin. Smooth paper. And we have our zine, which we'll look at in a minute because it's got spoilers in it. This also has spoilers. Would you look at that? Markers. Tombow Pro alcohol base. You know, most of the time when I see markers of this shape, they're water-based. I originally thought they were water-based, but it looks like they are alcohol-based. So we've got like a seafoam green, kind of dull blue, and a gray. They have a brush tip and kind of a rounded chisel tip. That is a pointy brush. And then chisel. Then we have this really pretty pen, SCRAWLRBOX colors. I am so happy for this pen. And it's the black wing, so it's got this like fat chunky eraser, which is really nice. And you can pull it out and have more eraser as time goes on. And I just dig the colors. And then we have the Zig Millennium 03. Nice little liner. And two candies this time. We have the Refreshers and a Choco Mint. And no sticker? Do we not get Scrawler stickers anymore? Oh no. I was just talking to my husband about my ridiculous collection of Scrawler stickers. Hold on. Like, I have an obsessive collection of Scrawler stickers. But do I not get a Scrawler sticker this month? I'm sad. I don't stick them on anything, but I like collecting them. Okay, let's look at this, I guess. January. These supplies box are selected especially for you by our founder and Doodle Addict. Cool. Traditional patterns, styles of the past. Tombow Pro markers, black wing, SCRAWLRBOX special edition pencil, fine liner, comic book A5. 12 sheets of premium acid-free, exceptionally smooth, high-quality paper, and Paisley patterns is our theme. Let's take a look at our zine. I didn't get my sticker! Oh no! I am distressed by this. I have a collection that I love so much. The box? Aww. That makes me sad. Oh well. Maybe the sticker. Sadness. Thanks to try. The artist. Doodly dads and doobly boos. Perfect paisley. So they don't have art from the. There we go. Previous box, which is good. This is from the graphic design. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, so nice. Okay. So we have our markers, fine liner, pencil, sketchbook. No sticker. Sad. But let's make something cool, I guess. Alright, so my general opinion of these art supplies. The pencil, much like the other Blackwing pencils that we've been sent before by SCRAWLRBOX, is a nice pencil. Like, it's really saturated, the right word for graphite pencils. It's a strong color. It's goes down on the page easily and it erases fine. Not entirely. I did find that when you erased on this paper, it changed the texture of the paper very quickly, and it went from being like silky smooth to being like, I don't know, it tore up the paper a little bit, which was a little disappointing because it was so smooth and nice. The liner, the Zig liner, it's a liner, it was nice. It felt a little thin for a doodling project. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but it just felt small. But it's a good liner, and if you need 3 lines, I've realized that I actually don't like pen liners very much anymore. I am really, really into my dip pen, because I don't know, I've got nice control over the ink, but also some not control, which is really fun too. The actual markers, they are moist, rather juicy. They kind of felt juicy in the way that water-based markers feel, where like lots of stuff comes up, but you've got a nice kind of like scratch to the paper. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like people who've played with alcohol versus water-based markers know what I'm talking about. There's just a different feeling to when you're putting ink down, but they're alcohol-based, so that was interesting. But they really did spit out a lot of color, which was nice. Also, it was kind of weird drawing with such a long pen, and then like the really fine tip on the brush pen was actually kind of nice. Yeah, so the materials were not choice, but also, I'm gonna be honest about something. I suck at mindless doodling. Like, doing something that resembled the prompts, the paisley. I'm from Texas. I'm familiar with a good paisley. We got plenty of them. I can't draw them. There is something that has to do with the patience and just taking your time that I struggled with. And I mean, I drew this thing for like an hour and a half, and I just kind of hated it the whole time. And I was trying to do different patterns and different things, and I just don't have the patience to make things like nice and straight. Especially when there's no consistency to it, because you're supposed to be kind of doing weird stuff. And I realize I'm sounding super Texas-y today. I have been watching a TV show with very Texas accents. I think, what was it called? Virginia and Georgia? Those are the 2 characters' names. Ginny and Georgia. where the mom and the daughter are from Texas. Being in Sweden, I don't often hear a Texas accent, so when I do hear it on TV, it tends to make things a little stronger. So, howdy to my people who've been following me. Haven't heard me talk like this very much. I'll try to rein it in. Anyway, Paisley is difficult. Mind-numbingly doodling is difficult. Coloring it in was difficult. I kind of hated this process. I liked it stylistically once I gave up on making it follow the exact materials and I pulled out my black Copic, and I felt a lot better because there was more contrast with it. But even if you look at the example artwork, the liner they used was a heck of a lot thicker than a 0.3 or 0, what was it? Yeah. 3.0, 0.3, whatever this one is. Yeah, 0.3. The liner on this one's gotta be like a 5 or an 8. And I feel like I would have had a lot more fun with that because it's got the easier contrast. Whenever I was filling it with this, it was just skinny little lines, and skinny little lines often look more disheveled. At least in my opinion. Anyway. The materials are fine. The book was fine. The liners and the color, everything was fine. I just did not enjoy this prompt. It's a cool looking turtle. He's pretty. But, yeah. Didn't really dig this one. But I highly suggest Ginny and Georgia on Netflix. I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes and I'm quite enjoying it. And maybe you'll sound like a country girl after a while. Oh, the mom's accent is so thick. I love it. Anyway, thank you for being here with me and listening to me ramble. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed my art. And I guess I will see you next week with I don't know what kind of video. I'm trying to get back into posting weekly. It's hard. The videos I've come out with, you know, haven't been hugely popular, but I wasn't doing the videos to be hugely popular. I was doing the videos for myself, and I want to get back to doing that. And those of you who, of course, come and join me are always welcome to join me. But, yeah. Until next time, thank you for joining me, and thank you for supporting me, my lovely patrons. Mom, Dad, Jamie, Kaze, Hans, Cindy, and Beth. Yeah, that's everybody. I think so. Alright, I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Bye!